honestly, I don't even know what's going on in this country anymore. It's a lot, the dilemma of having to decide on what to talk about today is just a lot because there's so much going on at the same time. I don't think there's ever been this kind of, traffic on X, or since I started using X in 2019, I've never really experienced anything like this. And so, there's the talk about Ezra Olubi, the Paystack co-founder guy, that his old tweets recently resurfaced on X, and it has caused oh my god, it set the whole country, like it made everybody go crazy. And there's Regina Daniels and her husband still doing their back and forth. There is VeryDarkMan and Mr. Jollof, who fought on a plane. There is which other one?
Lege and Mwabali for. I feel like Nigerians should just give up. I don't think we can ever qualify for the World Cup.
Oh, with the World Cup, yes. Okay. And then the most recent is the massacre that happened in Kwara State at the AC Church during their service. And to be honest, I feel it's a lot, really, it's a lot. But we're going to see how we can, talk about these things in bits and pieces so that we can merge everything together and just give you a rundown of what it is.
Welcome to Explained, where we talk about controversial topics on the app X, formerly known as
Twitter.
My name is AY with the double O.
And I'm R to the E to the vitamin baby, as you already know. So we'll be getting straight into the gist.
What are we starting with? I think we should start from the bad and end with, is there any good
There's
gist?
no good. Okay, there's just maybe more lighter. I don't know.
On a lighter note, for VeryDarkMan and Mr. Jollof, biting of the breast and nipple and whatnot. Oh my god. That was just a very bad. VeryDarkMan did like this. Why? For what?
Do you know I didn't even watch that video?
I watched it.
Because, first of all, it's just, this is the repercussion of Nigerians promoting people that are not even, that don't have any business being in the limelight. Somebody was saying that they blame Jenny's Glow for this whole thing. If she had just done her due diligence and registered her products with NAFDAC, then she would have saved us the whole pandemic.
That register with NAFDAC.
Of VeryDark, but that was the advent of VeryDarkMan. That was what led to
that was what made him blow shy.
Oh, VeryDark. So after he tackled Jenny's Glow and he now started doing the freedom fighter for everything.
He's like leech. He just looks for the next available thing to just feed on. And I'm like, VDM, we created VDM. I look at everybody everybody. Even in the airplane. See, when Mr. Jollof was giving his own narration and said that, as at the point where VDM was saying that people were doing VDM, how do we glorify rubbish and nonsense in this country? If I was on that flight, I would cry my ass out because, how am I in the same space with the same people that think like this? How are we even the same nationality? I don't get it.
And you know that after the whole Kwam 1 and Kwam 2 incident, by the way, we have a video of that on this show, on this platform, so you can search for that. He was the one who went on the plane when he was went on the plane, and he was now admonishing the passengers on the plane, let's not fight, let's not. Who even gave you work? Who employed you, VeryDarkMan? Everywhere you are hearing VeryDarkMan.
I want to believe it's state sponsored. Someone said that to me, and I want to believe, because he gets away with a lot of things that ordinarily nobody, not even Showore, has gotten away with some of the things that VDM has done. So it's either he's state sponsored or he has one jazz that he's using it, and there's no jazz for the government. That guy just has to be state sponsored. I said it. That's what I think.
Honestly, because the whole nuisance, he's a nuisance, and he's getting away with so many things. I don't know. But what actually caused the fight? Do you have any idea of that?
Yeah, so VDM had posted a video where he had accused what's it called, Mr. Jolloff's wife of being a cheat in the marriage, and the man was like, his wife would say, nobody know my wife from anywhere. You just come, they attack my wife. So his wife has taken VeryDarkMan to court. They drag the matter for court. But Mr. Jollof come out, do video, say, anywhere where I see you, say, Ingo slap him. I mean, but online banter, like I'm saying now, VDM has said a lot. So VDM now made a video and said, anywhere where I see you, I will make sure say you slap me. Because me and you there, Abuja, and I know say me and you go jam somewhere. So anywhere where I see you, I will make sure that you slap me. And that was what he did. Immediately he saw him. How can someone be sitting opposite you? Like different wing entirely. He was in F, you are in B or something. And you are just stretching. It's as if you are putting your finger and say...
So who was that?
VDM now got up from the chair and was shaking. People were greeting him and hailing VDM and all of that. And then he now looked at him and said, I go slap you for them. That slap what you don't give me. It's better you give me. If you don't slap me, I will slap you. I will make sure that if you come down from this plane, I will slap you.
Gosh.
And he was moving in his direction. So that one said he said something like, "Day your lane." You just rushed him. VDM rushed the guy. Because the guy doing his own seat. Now he come up for where he did. Go meet him. For what purpose? I don't. How can you be forcing somebody to slap you?
That's childish. Yes, that's the kind of thing we used to do when we're children. Like you're gonna say you want to beat
me. Oh yeah, beat me. Do you understand? And I don't think VDM is physically stronger than that. I don't just. It's not by chest. Because at the end of the day, I like what that guy did. He didn't. There's a way where your male ego will not let you surrender.
Yes.
I like that he fought his fights. Whether or not, none of them came out solely high. Left to me is VDM that had a beating breast/nipple. So at the end of the day, the guy had no back.
They beat your nipple.
So VDM, now you they bite. Not be you win the fight because the guy put up a good fight, and I think he's worrying. So all of that, worry people said, don't say if they see VDM, say they go beat him. And people don't. It's not Solomon, it's Samson. You can't fight the world. Even Samson self, they defeat him. Do you understand? So if 6 men, I don't even need 6, if 2 FT guys owe you VDM, that's when you will know that if all of us want to wake up and be acting like nuisance,
yes,
everybody feels like, okay, I want to use my
Somebody has monopoly
power.
Of madness, actually. Somebody has monopoly of madness. We are all trying
to stay sane. It's why the society is like this. If I wake up today, I say you tell me last week, and that person wake up, and that person, What will happen?
And it's not like I even expected anything highly of VDM, but this is just bottom barrel. And the fact that you did it on the plane. That girl no do reach this one where they carry banner from flying and all these things.
Nigerians are hypocrites. You airline staff.
They did not strip you, but not strip them.
You didn't strip them. You didn't drag them out. No. Like, sorry to, like, a very big... I don't want to use the cuss word on you guys. Because thinking about it now...
Yeah. Actually, I thought about that.
People where they rush themselves... strip them naked. Why didn't you go and touch men? And drag them out of the aircraft? Like, sorry on your asses, all of you. That's true. The lady, you said she didn't insult you, dragged her out. People that were fighting that could have caused harm.
Yeah.
I could see people bending over saying, don't eat me or don't eat me. You didn't think it was not good for the safety of your passengers and you left them there. If not for Buchi that was separating, is it Buchi? Yeah, that was separating. Say, video. It could have ended badly.
I'm still looking out to see what's going to be done to these two people because
don't issue a public apology. Mr. Jollof did his own first. VeryDarkMan, you are copycat.
So apology is where it's at now. So anybody can just do anything and issue an apology and get away with it. Noted. All right. So moving on to the next, Ezra Olubi, co-founder of Paystack, is under fire after a series of old disturbing tweets went viral, including jokes about pedophilia, bestiality, and rape, sparking public outrage and leading to his suspension. Now we're going to find some of those tweets. We're going to read out some of those tweets to you. they're very disturbing, and I just hope that I make it through because I don't know. I don't know. All right. This one, he says, what is the risk of falling ill if you chew on your nails absent-mindedly right after anally probing your cat, asking for a friend?
How do you even, my problem is not even the act, it's the thought process. Because you don't do them. We're not there to confirm whether or not but I mean, the way you look is dressed the way you want to be addressed. A lot of LGBTQ people, or from how they look, you can tell for what denomination, because right now we have different denominations, whether the bisexual, whether the homosexual, you just know them according to how they present themselves. When I see a guy, doing stuff,
I don't even want them near me. Effeminate men disgust me. I'm not going to lie, because that's not what God created you to be. If you call me homophobic or whatever, that's not what God created you to be. So don't be like that around me.
Someone once said, how you know that this is not God's original plan is you don't see animals as homos. Do you understand? A female dog will not go and meet a female dog. A male goat will never be attracted to a male. Never.
Yes.
They have not seen it in their space for them to think it or do it.
Yeah.
It is we humans.
Yes, you are too exposed. You are too
we have
woke.
scattered the whole process. The process should be a man attracted to a woman.
Exactly.
That's how it should be.
What is it about a man?
David should see me and be happy. David is not responding.
Exactly. Why would David see another David and be excited?
I can't imagine the sight of it. David, please don't see another David.
No, you people are not wiser than God. I just want to say that you're not wiser than God, who created the whole thing and created order. The order in which things should go. So when you start to doubt, and the sad thing is that they're always forcing it down our throats. They want us to accept them by all means possible. You're putting it everywhere. There's hardly anything that we see these days that you have not tried to corrupt with your LGBTQ things. Even in there was a program in my church one time, and in this heated worship atmosphere, this girl just started waving the flag.
LG.
Yeah.
What did they do to her?
She just started waving the flag. And I'm like, sis, this is who you are, no problem. Why are you now bringing it to the public space? So, it's not normal. And so you're trying to make everybody accept it. The protocol members now came. And they were telling her, please, you need to come out. We're taking you outside. And she's not like, but people are doing discrimination in the church. I'm like, girl, shut up. This is not what God created. And you're bringing it, you are the one who is bringing it into the church. What stopped you? From the way every other person was just worshiping, you could have as well just worshipped like that. And nobody would accost you or anything. But you now brought out the flag. You want to wave so that everybody's attention will be attracted to you. And know that, this is what this person is like. Please just be what you are doing
be your homo, be your bi, be your LGBTQMMM in peace.
Yeah, so let me just read some of the other tweets. I had been deprived of watching sexy 16-year-olds with exaggerated breasts and skimpy skirts on screen legally till I discovered anime. I judge my female friends by the sound their pee makes, thanks to the audio recorder in my bathroom.
I think this is just a clear case of mental problem.
The reason I'm here to share my view of my colleagues' thighs with you guys is because I'm still searching for a silent camera. Sometimes I just go on all fours and follow the cat around the house, blowing air on his anus. My pee stream is split in two. Is this a sign of an STD? Can you contract one if the only thing you've had sex with in months is your cat?
Where was the internet when it was posting? Where were people?
So
he was making this post.
This was 2011, and people were making excuses and saying that people were making excuses and saying that then Twitter was just like X, was just like a diary People could come and tweet the randomest stuff. People even took some of these tweets from Reddit, just copied it and posted it on Twitter.
Yeah.
X, I still struggle, forgive me, right? And I'm like, some people were not saying that this is what everybody was posting back then. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, speak for yourself. Because other people actually came out and now started digging their old tweets, and you could tell that, their tweets have just been sane from the start, and there's nothing like this to now say this is what everybody has always been posting. And it just goes to speak to the fact that people, I don't know, you see, the mind is such an interesting thing. And the fact that some people have defended him to say, it could just be intrusive thoughts, dark humor, and all of that. And I love dark humor, right? And I know that we all have intrusive thoughts that can be crazy.
Come out to say anything?
Not yet. Has been crazy and all of that. I think he has even deactivated his account.
Good.
But these are extreme. And I don't care what anybody says. I think there are some truths in this. Right? Because, this is something that you were constantly just talking about, posting and all of that. And everybody around you knew that you had cats. You had lots of cats. People even wished to be your cats because you pampered them. You had everything and all. And I don't know what to make of this, because this is not something that could ever cross my mind. It was so tough for me to even make it through these tweets. Because this is crazy. This is dark. Right? This is dark. And I'm sorry, but, you could never find me posting things like this on social media. And it's not even because I'm trying to pretend like I'm better than anybody or anything, but I have the fear of God. And this is what most people don't want to accept, that the fear of God naturally just constrains you from doing a lot of things. There are certain things that you can even find associated with people that fear God. And that's because they fear God. But you see these ones that prove that, they are woke, they have freedom, they can do whatever they want to do. They're usually the ones that you'd find in situations like this. And it's just crazy. And then the conversation now switched from Ezra to his female friends. Now, then when this feminist coven was still a thing on X, there were the frontliners, people like Ozzy Tommy, Uloma, Kiki Mordi, and some of that. And all of them were Ezra's friends, right, at the time. And we have seen, cases where anybody's outed for stuff like this, pedophilia, rape, and all of that, and they would come with so much vim. And there was one that even threaded recently, and Ulama was like, hang him now.
What have they said?
Stuff
Ezra?
like that. So for them, they have written long tweets and everything condemning the act, but none of them mentioned Ezra directly in the post. And I understand what they're trying to do as well, because personally, I don't know what anybody would say, but personally, I would never call my friend out on social media, regardless of whatever they do.
The first thing they have to do is reach out to the guy and
exactly. So if you're coming and you're expecting, if my friend is getting dragged for something they said or they did, and you expect to see me there, I'm sorry, but I will not be there. You will not find me there, because if I have another means to reach this person, I would explore that means first of all. So the whole world can be piling on you, tearing you down and all of that, but you will not find me there. I might not give you a hug. I won't give you a hug because this thing you're doing is rubbish. But I'm not also going to join the mob to, tear you apart and all of that. But it just also speaks to the fact that some of these people, favoritism will always come to play, because we see, if you see these ladies, if you see when they are talking about other people that do things that might not even be this bad, they come with so much anger, so much vim, so much hatred. But now you're making political statements because you don't want to ruffle your friends' feathers. I understand that, but anyway, so I understand them, right? And it's just a lot, right? But we cannot exhaustively just talk about everything. We can maybe leave links for you to read some interviews and publications on these stories. But as at now, Paystack has suspended him, and I think the guy has deactivated his account, and we're still like waiting for an official statement from him. So there's nothing that he has said about it yet, but we just want to say that please, all of these things are not normal. Okay, they're not normal. If you need help, seek help. Right? This is bestiality, this is pedophilia, and this is even rape, and all the things that you are admitting to with your tweets, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
And we're going to be wrapping up with Quara. Hey, God, I beg. So when I saw that Quara video, I even thought it was the massacre, that they were just showing us that, their faces have now been revealed. And I didn't just understand what was going on. Before I now saw Quara, I'm like, something else, another set of terrorists, another genocide. Yet again, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I dove my heart, because right now I don't even know what to
You're
say.
so committed to,
I don't know.
Inefficiency,
You and your son, Shay, and your wife.
incompetence. Like, are you even human?
But what is even happening in that state? What is it that there was no security in the environment? How did they invade? Because when I hear invasion like this, it's funny. Is it that no one in that environment suspected anything? How do some set of people just enter a church? Does the church not have security operatives with gun? Because I beg the question, why do we have security? Why are people paying for estate this thing or security fee? Or why are people paying for a lot of security?
First of all, let's even ask this area where this thing happened. Is it as developed? Is it developed enough to be able to afford these things that you're talking about? That's another thing. And for this, you're talking about whether they did not get wind of anything, they could not get security. You know, these 25 girls that were kidnapped, I think in Kebbi, yeah? Mm-hmm. So there was, from what I read, there was intelligence about the incoming attack, right? And I think, how did they even put it there? The Nigerian army got wind of what was coming, right? And so they were there, they mounted that place, like secured the place for a while. And then after they left, the attack now happened, right? And then when another video has just come up again, you know, of when they tried to go and rescue the girls from the terrorists, and then a lot of them were killed and injured and all of that. So what does this tell you? There's definitely a rat. There's an insider that is feeding these people just. And if you look at the whole situation, considering the fact that terrorists there's never been news about any terrorist that was caught and then executed. They are always rehabilitated and then readmitted into society. That just tells you that these people are working for a higher power. They're working for a higher power, definitely. And so I do not see any of these things coming to an end anytime soon, really. And it's just sad, because these people are human beings. It's just like we have become so desensitized to the killings now. We just hear 25 killed, so and so number killed, this, that killed, and it's become like status quo to us. It's become so normal to us. We don't even know how to react anymore when we hear this news. We're just like, okay, no wala, we go on with our day. But you see, the truth is that nobody actually really plans for any of these things to happen to them. I'm sure that these people that were in church yesterday and attacked, they didn't think that they would be attacked when they were in church. Do you understand? And so looking away does not even help anybody. And I want to just say that, like, these Islamic terrorists, what is your problem? What is your problem, really?
Necessarily Islamic. You know,
but at the scene of every crime, at the scene of every murder, genocide, manslaughter, what do you hear? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So is that... I've never heard Jesus.
They are saying they are not Islamists in Nigeria. They are claiming they are from other neighboring countries invading the country.
Oh, please. But they are here. And what are our leaders doing about it? Tinubu has traveled out today. He don't travel out too. He's on a tour. He has gone for a tour. And your country is burning, your home. I don't know, Shao. It's not like we even expected so much from you, because from the beginning, you never promised us anything. You just kept shouting, Emilokon, it's your turn.
2027, If I see people vote again for this same man, people would vote for him, definitely.
Of course.
But if he wins again, it just shows that we're in trouble in this country, and we have a long way to go. A very long way to go. A very long way. And to all celebrities saying he's doing good, he's doing better, I pray and I wish that some of yours become a victim. Then I'll see if the tables will turn. If you will change your mouth, if you will come out. I don't want to mention their names. A lot of the celebrities, Nollywood actors, supporting this government. Oh, something good is going to come. Is it until they shoot one of yours, or until they kill one of yours, or people with children with an only child? Is it until they take away the only thing that, because these are people's only child, these are people's breadwinner in their families.
Yes.
These people have, I see a lot of celebrities posting videos. They are saying, oh, we're sorry. Tomorrow they will come and post their movies in December. This is December. This is November.
Oh.
They will come and post movies for us in December again.
Safe enough to go and watch films in your cinema.
Do you understand? Any of you putting movies out again, it's not even going to be funny. Because you people, you don't care so much.
Exactly.
I've seen a lot of them make videos, likes of Funke Akindele. I'm not pointing out anybody, but I'm saying that Pastor Jerezi has prayed. You all will make videos and say, oh, I'm sorry, I commiserate with the people. They're not your blood. They are not your family. You can't feel the pain as much as your family members. And nobody needs your pity party. You are still the same ones that will go to the president's house and go and eat and wine and dine and still be friends with the son of the president and be posting. Sheyi Tinubu was 40. Do you know how much they put together to say, oh, we want to give this on behalf of Sheyi, we want to do this on behalf? You people are not talking sense into both the president and his son. And you will come out tomorrow and post movies and say people should go to the cinemas to go and watch what? I'm done watching movies for the year. I'm actually done. I want to stick to watching American movies right now because they are the only things that can expand my... Because right now, seeing a Nigerian actor, especially those that would come out and be making some nonsense comments and still go behind and be fighting Emiloko. Because in 2027, they will still canvass.
Yes.
Let me see you people come out with your placards and come and tell people. I literally can go physical. I would not do it ordinarily, but I can go physical for this one. Let me see you come out with your placards and say, oh, come and vote for this person, come and vote for that person. I will ruin your movie today. I will start telling people not to go to the cinemas to watch that movie. Because
it's high time. Yes. It's high time. We might just have to start boycotting these people, really, because even look, Kidwaya made a post last night about how dirty December is going to be, so mad, and somebody now told him, read the room, and you know what he said? We are not in the same room. That's what Kidwaya said. He was the one-time thing on
the
BBM.
tables will turn. Even if your father does not die now, it will grow old and still die. And you will still feel pain that every one of those people have felt. One thing is not, nobody is living this life.
Gosh, man.
Like nobody, we're not living this life alive. If we all think about that, everybody is going 6 feet. Whether now, whether later. Prepare for your own.
And those of you that think that you are untouchable because you have money, I just want to tell you that you are not as untouchable as you think. You are not immortal. Do you understand? It's just being at the wrong place or, at the wrong time, or being at the right place at the wrong time can't be all that you need to do. Do you understand? Your money is not going to save you forever.
It's not.
It's coming to your doorsteps. It's closer than you think. And if you think that because you have money, you are exempted from the cruelty of this terrorist, think again. Think again.
Age is not a number. One thing that God did with human beings is mortality. The fact that we all age, God, I thank you. I bless you for that. Everybody will go through it. You will grow old. Yes. And you will see past.
I'm tired, man. I saw that old woman in that video trying to run for her life. Why you... Shit. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. Just drop in the comment section what you think about what we've said. Right now, I'm on the edge. I am angry. I'm frustrated as a Nigerian.
And my brain was feeling very fried. I want to run away. I wanted to just delete all my socials and run away from this. But I was thinking, these people who have been victims of these unfortunate circumstances, they cannot do that. They cannot just say, let me put away all my socials and run away, because I can say that now because I have the luxury of saying it, because it has not exactly come to my doorstep yet. But it's not very far from you. It's not very far.
Kwara.
It's not very far from
Kwara.
you. So the more you keep quiet in the face of injustice, you just know that, one day monkey go market, no go come back.
My name is Ewa with the double O. I'll be doing this again, of course.
We'll see you again in the next episode. Stay safe.